Morning, everybody. Um, Give me 1 second. I just got an email and I need to respond to it. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna start the game and switch scenes really quick because I do want to respond to this before I forget. So let me open up Ghost Trick. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, let me do this and then switch over. And I'm going to respond to this. I might actually get up for a second because I got to go find something, but I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm feeling a bit better than yesterday. I pretty much spent all of yesterday sleeping, so my throat's a little scratchy, but otherwise I'm doing better. I feel rested, I will say that. And I do have some tea here. I might make myself another cup because I think that might help a bit better than water. But I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Yeah, if we can just hit continue. Because last we left off, we were trying to confirm that the Justice Minister's daughter was not the kidnapping victim. So in order to do that, we have to go to her house. I think that's where we left off. Yeah, chapter 13. Right. Yeah, we just started the chapter. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Which we need him to do, because he's innocent. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. So I somehow need to get her to call on the phone. Does this mean I get to talk to Missile again? My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. So she did leave the house, okay. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to that feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Oh, so his birthday was yesterday. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. So, I mean, there's the phone. We just have to get her to use the thing. Ain't no way it's that easy. The phone. Oh, of course he's gonna see it. Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Damn. Oh. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I hate you. Well, that was a bust. Okay. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Welp. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Can we get to the... I feel like we're gonna have to use... Okay, so there's that. You know? Okay. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the phone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. So if I do this... I didn't do much. What does this do? No. Alright, so we've got this mouse. Can I do this? Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Okay. So... Alright, so if I turn this, what happens now? Oh, damn. Poor thing. Alright, so the power's out. Oh, heavens. A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Is she gonna drink from that? I'm assuming not, right? Also, I just realized her hairdo is supposed to be like a tulip. Or a rose. Okay. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Alright, now what? I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Seems to be unconscious, but now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Okay. Let me do this. If I do this and then open the latch. Okay, didn't quite do what I was expecting. Turn the crank. No, I should have done that the other way. What a naughty chandelier. Yeah, I think I need to do it the other way, where I do the chandelier and then lower it. Maybe that'll fix it. Wait for her to sit down. Okay, nope, that doesn't do it. All right. That was close. Okay. Yeah, don't put out the lamp. No. Nope. No, that doesn't do anything. So it has to do with this. Like, I have to do something with this, but I don't know what. Because I know I can't open the dictionary. This doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. But what? Yeah, no, that's not right. I'm missing something. I just don't know what. Yeah, like what is this supposed to do? Yeah, like burning brighter does, it's supposed to help with something, but what? Yeah, see, as soon as I drop it, it goes down again, so. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's not a lot of options here. Yeah, I can't turn the lamp off. Yeah, I'm really stumped. I don't know what to do here. I think I might have screwed something up. Okay. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, but this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. Yeah, we need to distract her with something, but yeah, I think I might have screwed up. All right, let me try restarting. Is there an option to do that? No. How do I like redo this? I don't think there's a redo button. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so many of these things don't do anything. So like, what am I? Hold on, can I like reload maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna try to reload. See if that does it. And we'll just skip through all of the dialogue. Cause yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing there. I can't. Okay, this I have to wait. Yeah, there's no option to skip any of this, unfortunately. Yep, I'm just holding the skip button. Okay, yeah, this part is easy. We just do this. Oh, she's typing with one finger, which is honestly kind of impressive. Okay. Now we're back to where we started, more or less. Sorry about that. Okay, do that. Do that. Okay. Then we turn the power out. Okay, so now yeah, I'm just like, how do I yeah, like that doesn't do anything up there, so does turning the crank do anything? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really doing anything. So what do I do here? I might just look this one up, because yeah, this one just has me stumped. I don't get it at all. Yeah, like I open this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Because, like, I'm assuming it's supposed to light the mouse on fire or something. I don't know. But nothing is happening. And I can't move the chandelier except to go down. And if it goes down, the fire goes back out. So what am I supposed to do? It doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. I can't touch the lamp, the oil lamp, so I mean, turning this on just doesn't do anything either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look this one up because yeah, I have nothing. I got no idea. Yeah, what chapter is this again? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, hold on. I did that part. Oh my god, I hate looking at this shit on my phone. Yeah, we did that. Should be able to make the lady move. I mean, yeah, like I can get her to move, but yeah, like I don't. We do that. And then she gets up. Am I supposed to let it drop on her head? I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Not quite close enough. Okay. I did it too late that time. Also, she can really bend. Damn it, again. Like literally, as soon as she goes away, I'm supposed to turn the knob. Like, there we go. Amelie, help me. Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Okay. She won't be able to escape on her own. So now, what? Do I raise it up again? Okay. What is going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Okay. Now what? I guess I do this. All right, so now the mouse is back awake. Okay. All right, so we can light those candles over there. Okay. Is that it? I think that was it. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I would have, thank you for that, because I don't think I would have been able to figure that out on my own. What in the world is going on here? Well, we did it. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to guess that. I thought there was some way to drop the mouse onto the chandelier, but I guess that also works. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Get me down. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Do I just leave? I guess I just leave. Oh no, I'm listening to the conversation. Okay. Hello, Papa? Amelie, my dear, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake, but it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything, but okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Aw, that's cute. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and actually try reading them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, don't read them ever. Do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. I guess we can put her down now, right? Oh, are we not going to put her down? Okay. All right. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. So now we leave. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. We did it! Wow, we really didn't let her down. We just left her up there. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Cabanella obviously knows something. Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. So we're gonna talk to him now, right? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now, but I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator, and this is probably who killed the guy's wife. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Alright, let's start from the top. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Excuse me. Of course you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. Oh, so this is what... Okay, so this explains how the other guy knew the government, the guitar player knew the government secrets, and the guy who broke into the police station, okay. Somebody made them do that, which I guess makes sense. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaks national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. A special investigation unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Cool. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was somehow manipulated into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist, and I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Huh. Well, I get that makes things more complicated. So I'm assuming he can't just rescind the order. Or I'm guessing then they kidnapped his daughter to make sure that he did do it. Okay. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Yeah, like why didn't he just do that? Because if you can send an order out, you can rescind it. Like why didn't he do that? Is it because they kidnapped his daughter? And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Zhao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. He clearly knows something, because he's just leaving. And he's not questioning this at all, so he clearly knows something. Something's going on. This is Lynn, I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Oh God, here we go. We can't catch a break. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So what's gonna happen to Zhao? Is he just gonna hang out here? All right, to the park. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Child's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? That would make sense, and the fact that she can't remember it, that does track. Like, that all fits. I still think it's the lamp. I don't know how it's the lamp, but I feel like it's the lamp. Chapter 14. Jesus Christ, man. How much? It's just going and going. Temsick Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? She's not dead this time. Thank God. Huh? What's he doing here? He's supposed to be delivering food. A little late. It's already ice cold. Okay. Rugby ball? God, this is such a British rugby ball. I mean, I've never played rugby. I don't know if the ball actually looks like that. I think it does, but I thought it was a football. Can't reach it. Okay, we made it. This is elaborate. Is there a dead body over there? Oh my God, hang on. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather. You didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead, something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Who the hell is this? Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Hey Empress, how's it going? Jeez. Oh, well, let me snooze these ads because ads are about to start. Hey Empress, how's it going? How'd the game go? Man. Whew. I do not know why I'm yawning so much. It's been fun. Just playing, just playing God. I mean, that's basically The Sims. Yeah, no, it looks good. Like, I know it's in early access and everything, but it looks good. Which game is this? This is Ghost Trick. It's a game from like 2006 or something. It came out on the DS. I've never played it before, so this is my first time playing it. I know very little about it, but essentially it's a mystery game. We're trying to figure out how we died and who killed us and why, essentially. We're a character named Sissel. I don't know if it's going to show his face here in a second if I keep going through the dialogue. Yeah, this guy. We're this guy. And so basically we start the game and we're dead. We don't know why we're dead. We don't know who killed us. We don't even remember our name. And so basically we get told that when you die, if you're lucky, you get powers. Certain, like, you can possess things. Apparently we just found out that some people, when they die, can possess other people. My character, this guy, can only possess objects. Like, he can only possess inanimate objects. He can't possess people. So we also have the ability to go back 4 minutes in time and basically change things. So if somebody dies and we need their help, if they died less than 4 minutes ago, we can go back and save them. It's a very interesting game. It's kind of, I didn't think it was going to be this long, but it's been fairly long. But we're at the point now where we're getting a lot of pieces of information. We found out that there is geez, where do I even start? There's a girl detective that's helping us. The reason she's helping us is because we're apparently tied to her mentor, who is a death row inmate. And he was going to get the electric chair for shooting his wife, which he didn't do, actually. He didn't actually shoot his wife. His daughter technically did it, but she didn't do it either, because essentially what happened, it was a gun that shouldn't have had, it was an antique gun that shot her, and it shouldn't have had any bullets in it because it was a display piece. So something happened there that we're having to figure out. I don't know how we're connected to all of that, but this is very elaborate. It's a lot. I would say if you've never played it, I would play it. I got it on sale on Steam. Capcom had this bundle where if you bought 2 games, you could get them for $12. So I bought this and I bought the Mega Man Zero collection because I never beat that either. But it's pretty fun. There's a lot of puzzles. It's basically a puzzle game in between visual novel stuff. So it's fun. I like it. I would definitely recommend it. Even if you don't stream it, I think it's a good game just to play because it's very engaging. Okay, now the ads are about to start. So I'm gonna take this chance because I haven't gotten up in an hour. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs and go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna let the ads run and I will be right back. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't notice that. Fixed it. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. in game. Also, that's another thing. This game takes place over the span of one night. I think our character dies around 10 p.m. and it is currently like 1 a.m. the next day. And the rules of the game, or the rules of being dead, state that the next time day breaks, if you're a ghost or if you're deceased and haven't moved on, you basically disappear. So there's no way to save us because we died and there wasn't anybody around to go back 4 minutes and rescue us. So we're dead. Like, we're dead and we can't come back. But we do want to find out who killed us and why, because we don't remember any of that. We don't know why or anything. The only lead we had to go on at the beginning of the game was there was a girl near our dead body, and she was being held at gunpoint. So we saved her life, and basically it kind of spiraled out from there. So now we're basically trying to stop a kidnapping because apparently the kidnappers, one, they kidnapped the wrong person. So I don't know how that happened, but they did that. And two, the kidnapped victim is the daughter of is the best friend of one of the the girl that we met at the beginning of the game, and the daughter of the death row inmate that we also need to save because he's innocent and he knows information about us, and he was going to get executed tonight. So we stopped that. And because we kept him alive, he said, okay, well, you got to save my daughter and then I'll tell you what I know. Because he somehow knows us, but he wouldn't tell us why he knows us or what information he had. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that just hasn't been explained. But yeah, I have no idea where this game is going. It's very complicated. I think it's made by the same guy who did the Phoenix Wright games. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but let me check actually. Let's see here. It's written by, Shu Takumi. Yeah, he was one of the directors and the writer. Yeah, he's the writer. So yeah, he was the writer for the game, which is crazy to me that one person wrote all of this. Like, I always wonder how game developers do that. Like, where they write out a story that's this elaborate and manage to keep all of the pieces straight in their heads. Like, I can't do that. It just seems insane to me that people can do that. Like, they can write a story from beginning to end, make it all fit together, and not make it seem like there's missing parts. It's just nuts. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. So we got to save their life for some reason, because they're not telling us any information. So we're just going to rescue them and maybe they'll give us information then. Okay, so this is 8:25 p.m. They're not wearing shoes. That's a good sign. And so I made up my mind. This is the guy who was staking out the restaurant that we were at. Okay, so she was there. I resolved to live here. Is it a she? They were there. I don't know if it's a male or a female. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Okay, so this is when she gets kidnapped. I've located the target, Beauty. Yeah, this is the wrong girl. They kidnapped the wrong woman. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Oh, so that's literally all the information they had. They didn't get a picture? Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Okay. Oh God, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. That's how she died. Oh. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. Power of the Gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. So clearly somebody did that. Somebody also dead. Nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody? Yeah. We've been told that not everybody gets the same abilities, and some people don't even get abilities when they die. So it could be somebody who can manipulate heavy objects. So that's how she died originally, but okay, so that makes sense. So she died, so this happened twice, because the only way for her to have that core that we saw earlier in the previous part of the game is if that thing fell on top of her. And then someone saved her, went back 4 minutes, moved it, and then dropped it on this person instead. Look at that, there's another flame besides mine. Ooh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on, your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it? Okay, so we're gonna find out who that is. Is it Missile? What the? This person with much greater powers than me, it's you? Hey, it's Missile! It's our bully! It's the little guy! He got powers! Oh no, that means he's dead! Like dead. That's not fair. No, that's not good. That means the dog died. No, I mean, I'm happy because we get to see him again, but also that means they're dead. Like, they're dead. Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left. Yeah, I remember this. He just kept hitting the door over and over again. I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it. Just kept hitting the door. Oh, he got the doorknob. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. Did you get hit by a car or something? Okay. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And I went running after her too. Wow. That's nuts. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Okay. Poor Miss Camilla, crushed under that big scary lump. Yeah, he hit the lever. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? And I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did. Yep, and so that's what moved the rock. That's crazy. Because the first time the dog died, he couldn't do any of that. Now it's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw toward the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. Wow, that's kind of far. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you? I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out the corner of my eye, and it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. Oh, did he swap places with the leaf? What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. That's insane. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Huh. That's crazy. And so that's how you saved her. And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because, you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. But he couldn't reach it. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. It's the rugby ball. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I see. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? Yep, if we work together, we can do it, yeah. I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course. Naturally. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get the thing to swap with the leaf. Okay. Now at least we've got an idea. That's cute. Still a little sad that the dog is dead, but you know. We work with what we got. Yep, rugby ball. With the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it, so that means I have to move it closer. Okay. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press R2. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press R2, control will come back to, okay, so it's R2 is to swap between the characters. Okay. Ooh. Can't reach it. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy. That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy. My hair is also round. Why are they here? Okay, R2 and then... I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further, I could have swapped that big lump one more time. That's all right. That's what we're gonna do now, together. I'm gonna give it my best. The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Oh wait, can I? No. How do I do the swap? No, okay. Did I misunderstand something? Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, and then... All right. Then we do that. And then we do... Wait. Shit. Yeah, do that again. Swap. Wait, hold on. I'm confusing myself because I keep swapping back and forth. All right, there. There. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Okay, so I screwed that up. That was my bad. Yeah, I think I screwed up. Just that recklessness of yours is causing us so much trouble. Well, we can't stop it there. I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us. But if he comes running too fast, we won't have time to get ready. Okay. All right, hold on. We do this. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this one. Oh, this is gonna take some brain power. All right, well, let me at least try to figure out how to do... All right, I have to... You can't move it because of the, God... That and that. Yeah, we're gonna redo this. That's fine. Actually, can I just... Yeah, back to the beginning. One more time. Okay. So if we swap. Yep, I read all that already. Okay. Do that. Wait. Okay, hang on. Move there. Move that. Do that. Swap. Okay. Cancel. Go back. And now we're Sissel again. So then we just do. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I think, if I remember correctly, he jumps on. I'm going to see which side he jumps on, and then I'm going to restart again. Okay, that didn't do anything. Well, shit. Okay. Because now we're back here again. Yeah, alright. Let's redo that. Oh man, this is tough. This just made the game way harder. Oh geez, I'm gonna give myself a headache. Okay. Yeah. Okay, go back to the dog. That. There. Yeah, like what is swapping? That do now? Alright, when somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand, otherwise you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Alright, I'm an idiot. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? What does this do now? I'm just trying shit at this point because I haven't been able to figure out what they want me to do. Nope. Okay, so that was wrong. Back to the beginning again. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so we're at the baseball. Can I swap it with this? Okay. And then can I do this? Oh, hang on. And then swap these two. Does that do anything? Okay, so we're at the ball. Too far to swap. Okay, so we have to find a way to get this ball closer. Knock it down from the tree. So... yeah, we can't reach up there, is the problem. So I guess we'll stick myself in the basketball. Yeah, because we're still down. Sissel's still down here. All right, what does this do? Nope. Maybe the tire? No, the tire wouldn't make sense. Okay, again. Okay, so we got the baseball. I want to try the tire and see if that does anything. I don't think the tire's gonna work, but otherwise I'm kind of stumped. There's not that many objects I can use. Like, I need to find a way to get Sissel into that umbrella up there is the problem. Here. Yeah, he can't reach any of those. All right, well, what happens when the tire gets hit in the air? I'll check that at least. Yeah, it's probably not going to go anywhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so there has to be a way for me to get Sissel up to the top of the tree. I think that's my problem. Because otherwise we're kind of out of luck. Because there's nothing that can go on the seesaw that's heavy, that goes far enough to get to the rugby ball, so we can't knock it down. So okay. Like that. All right, so I mean, that's fine. problem now is that, yeah, I can't reach any of those. Wait a minute. All right, swap those. Oh, it won't let me, because I'm in it, it won't let me swap? Oh my god, that's annoying. Oh, okay. I might need a hint for this one, because yeah, I'm stuck. I don't know what it wants me to do here. Because I can't reach the thing there. Yeah, I don't reach far enough. Oh, nope, there we go. Never mind, I got it. We got it. And then we go up, up. Ooh! I can't reach it. No. All right. I can't believe I can't reach that. Oh, hang on. There we go. I think I might have took too long, but that's fine. All right, we close the umbrella. Open it again. All right. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. For knocking the rugby ball down, don't forget about my powers, and don't forget about, okay, yeah. No. Can't do anything with that. Okay, so what happens when I close this? Nothing? Okay. Open it again, I guess. Okay, I mean, that's basketball, baseball, can't reach that? You're kidding me. Oh man, okay, yeah, she's dead. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, we go back to the beginning. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Okay, baseball. Okay, and then we go to the dog. Move, move, move. Okay, and then go up, up, over, down. Okay. that, and that. Shit, how did I get up there before? I don't remember. I don't remember how I did this last time. Oh, my head. God. Okay, it's falling. And I'm not close enough. There we go. All right, so we did that and that. And then we do this. Okay, I see. All right, so we need the baseball for that. Okay, I just need it to be a bit faster. All right, that's fine. Open this, do that, that. Spin this. All right, let me do this. What happens? The music is not helping either. It's making me very anxious, even though it's... Yeah, just let her die. I'm trying to think. What am I missing? I know it said, you said I need to use all 3 of the balls, but I'm just like, I guess I need to be faster when it comes to getting the umbrella up there. Yeah. And I have to watch that every time. Okay, Okay. Too heavy. Oh my god. Okay. Swap it back, I guess. Because they keep making a point of telling me I need to stop this guy from running so fast. But the problem is I don't have a way to do that because Sissel can't lift anything. My brain is just like TV static at this point. Like I'm just looking at the screen hoping something comes to me, because otherwise I've got nothing. You can make the globe fit. I didn't even think of that. Like, why would I think of that? You can make the global. Thank you, because yeah, I was not gonna think of that. Like, I appreciate it, because that. Oh boy, I was not gonna think of that. All right, so we do that. All right, and now we go back down. That. I actually don't want to swap things. I just want to, there we go. Okay. Okay. Go here, close the umbrella. Open it again. And then I guess we can slow it down. Or no, it's just gonna slow down on its own. Okay. So then go back to the umbrella. Shit, I missed it. Okay. And now I guess we just wait. Oh. Well then, that didn't work. Oh, okay. Try that again. Yeah, thank you for that. Because I was not going to think of that. Okay. Let's try it with the basketball this time, I guess. Okay, so now I think I screwed that up because now I can't move. Well, shit. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, spin. Do that, that. I don't think the basketball is going to help at all, but we'll try it, I guess. Did that do anything? Not quite. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Oh boy, that was a rough one. But we got there in the end. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, he should be able to reach that now. With the ball there, I think I can do it. I'm just in just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then from there you can swap Mino one more time. All right, and is the dog still in the ball? No, okay, but now he is. Can't reach that. I have to wait. Second trickiest puzzle in the game. That one was really tough. All right, swap him with the ball. There we go. Oh boy, if that was the second trickiest, I do not want to see the the most tricky puzzle, because God. That was mentally exhausting. My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs, in the trash. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah, we did it. Now nobody has to die, except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. Okay, that's fair. Cute little dog. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. We did it. And now we've got Missile, our little buddy. And so, Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lennon listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right. After all, she has me. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. We did it. Oh no, where's he going? No. God damn it. I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. Kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. My apologies, this is for you. Oh, we did it. We got the music box. Oh boy. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years. Oh, God. 10 years ago in the park. Oh, no. Are you talking about? Yes. Here we go again. Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn? I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago in this park. It could only be one thing that I can think of. Looks like I better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Alright, what you got? Here, in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? Could just be coincidence, but apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Alright, 10 years ago. That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Yeah, we've seen this before. Calm down, drop the weapon, stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Is that a plunger? I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. Of course you didn't. Damn it. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Huh? What? When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. What the Oh my God, what is it? Okay, sure, why not? So he didn't kill that guy either. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsic, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth." Okay, so now we know what this is. Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Poor Missile. Wait a minute. You say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Okay. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? Yeah, her saving the rock somehow hitting that dude in the back. So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Surely you know all about it. Me? I never knew about this Temsic. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news. I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. Okay, the meteorite was named after the park. And then they're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day, and so I've taken up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Okay. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsic thing. And if he knew, what was that confession of his all about? Yeah, that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. What's he lying about now? Okay. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery, and that's giving me a headache. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few questions I want to ask Detective Jowd. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of the chapter. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanella, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. See? He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. Here you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know, maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Also, ads are about to start in 1 minute, so I think I might pause here and let the ads play while I get up and stretch my legs. Okay, looks like the ads are over. So, in the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Oop. There we go. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Okay. So now what are we gonna do? I guess we still have to save Camilla. So, what's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so? Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next, am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course, I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We believe in you. Alright, so now we gotta go talk to Jowd. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in a lot of their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. All right. We're gonna, as much as I want to do this first, I feel like they put them in this order for a reason, so we're going to start there. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd, about the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me, but now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Yeah, when she died in the basement of the junkyard superintendent's office. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, I know this happened That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Maybe, I'm not going to say anything. I was like, maybe they're pointing me towards him because he's the villain, but I still don't know why, and I can't even guess. So maybe there's something there's more information I need. Okay. Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. Uh-oh. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. What are you talking about, bro? I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. I mean, you didn't pull the trigger, bro. That's not how that works. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? Alright, here we go. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Oh, so he feels responsible. Hold it right there. You know this? Okay, I can get this. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. Are warning shots illegal? I hear that's different across US states. I have no idea. I don't think they are. Usually police are supposed to announce themselves, but I don't believe... I've never heard of warning shots being illegal. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could consider it like reckless endangerment, because if you're just shooting your gun to shoot it, to warn somebody, that doesn't, like, it could hit somebody, obviously. So I can see why it would be illegal, but I don't know. I'm not sure. So that I wouldn't know 100%. Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna have to look that up. They're illegal in California. Okay, yeah, I mean, I can understand why, because it's like, yes, you shoot a shot in the air, but it's still a bullet, and it still has to come down. And what happens if it hits somebody? You know, that's, so I can see why. Yeah. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. I mean, I can see why you would think that. Like, he has a very big sense of responsibility, this guy. Like, I can see why he would think that. But you can't blame yourself for the actions of what somebody else did in response to you. That's not your fault, you know? I feel like that's, you know, I don't think I wouldn't blame you for that. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. I mean, while you might have felt that way, the actions that you took weren't necessarily bad. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, When my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. Yeah, like me. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. What the hell? Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. That doesn't make any sense. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Zhao, that can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight, and he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Cecil. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? I don't know. God damn it. Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Oh, he's being controlled. Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's crazy. So he's in on it? That doesn't make... What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanella? Are they blackmailing him? No, that doesn't make any sense. Is he being controlled? If that was the case, no, that wouldn't make any sense either, because I don't think he can make you talk. I don't know. We don't, And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? All right. And that is where we're going to call it for today. I think that's a good spot to stop. Oh, man. There's so much that... Oh, geez. No, my head is killing me. I'm sorry. I think I need to go lie down. My head is killing me. Oh boy, but I mean, and I think that's a good spot to stop regardless, because now we have, I mean, we know some stuff, but now we need other stuff answered. So, I just feel kind of lightheaded, so I'm probably gonna go lie down. But thank you guys for coming by. Thanks Snow Monkey, thanks Espanol. How do I pronounce your name? I don't want to say, is it Takul? I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know what I should call you because I feel weird. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, Takul, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Empress, I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for the raid. I don't think I'm going to raid anybody today. I am just gonna go Whoa, that's not right. Whoops. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. But yeah, I will see everybody Friday. Yeah, it's Monday, it's Sunday. So yeah, I won't see you guys again till Friday. Jeez, how many chapters are in this game? How many have we done so far? Actually, I want to look at that before we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay, so we're on 15 chapters. Jesus. Oh boy. All right. Now I will see you guys tomorrow. Or tomorrow on Friday. Have a great rest of your Sunday.